Hi everybody, I am Sandeep Ghate. In last lecture, we have studied definition of system of linear equation and its solution, and to represent a system of linear equation in matrix form. So today we are going to study next part of system of linear equation. In this, we first define row echelon form of a matrix. Next, we have some elementary row operations, and next we will study Gauss elimination method. Okay. First, definition of row echelon form of a matrix. A matrix is said to be in row echelon form if it satisfies following properties, in which first property is if a row does not consist of all zeros, then the first non-zero number in a row is 1. Into bracket, put a circle around it and called it as leading 1. Second property, if there are any rows that consist all zeros, then they are grouped together at bottom of the matrix. And third property is, in any two successive rows that do not consist entirely of zeros, the leading one in the lower row occurs further to the right than the leading one in the higher row. Okay, this is definition of row echelon form. Examples on row echelon form. If we consider a matrix 1, 0, -1, 5, second row 0, 0, 1, 2. In this, first property was, by definition, first property was, if a row does not consist all zeros, then the first non-zero number in the row is 1. That is, at A11 position in row echelon form, it must be always equal to 1. So here it is 1, which we called it as leading 1. Leading 1. Okay, and below all elements under leading 1 should be 0. Next, second property, if there are any rows that consist all zeros, then they are grouped together at bottom of the matrix. Here, second row has elements 0, 0, 1, 2. It is not totally 0. Okay, so second property is not valid in this example. And in third step, property, in any two successive rows that do not consist entirely of zeros, the leading one in the lower row occurs further to the right than the leading one in the higher row. Now here, leading one is at first row is at A11 position. Now the leading one should be to the right of the above leading one, this leading one. So now here, this one is also known as leading one, which occurs at position A to 3. Okay, this is example of row echelon form. Again, second more example we consider at 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, -1, 0, 0, 1. If we consider this example, in this, first leading one is at A11 position, all below elements are 0. Next leading one is at A22 position, below all elements are 0. And third is at A33 position. So it is also a row echelon form of a matrix. Or in some example, it will be of this type: 1, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, in this example, at A11 it is leading 1, and in second row their first two terms are 0, okay, and third term is 1, so we can get a leading one. So and in last row there will not be a leading one, so its all elements should be 0. So we get two leading one in this matrix. These all are examples of row echelon form of a matrix. These all row echelon form we find by elementary row operation on a given matrix. So we have to find this by using elementary row operations on a given matrix. There are three elementary row operations. In that, first row operation is Rij, or it can be written as Ri. R implies Rj, which means interchange of two rows Ri and Rj. Okay, this is first property. For interchange, we denote it by R to the base I comma j, or it is denoted by R implies Rj. Next, second row operation is k into Ri, which is multiplication by non-zero scalar k to all elements in a row Ri. Okay, we have to multiply by a scalar k to all elements of Ri row. Next, third property is Ri plus Krj, which is multiplication to all elements of Rj, multiplication to all elements of Rj by scalar k, and adding resultant row to corresponding elements in row Ri. Okay, these are elementary row operation which are very important to solve the example in this paper. Now we see the example. Reduce the following matrix into row echelon form. Here matrix A is given, which is first row 102, second row 115 and third row 128, which we have to reduce in row echelon form. Now definition of row echelon form says that the first A11 position must be equal to 1. A11 position must be equal to 1. In this example, it is already 1. So there will be no change. Or if it is not 1, we have to make it 1 by using any one of a scalar elementary row operation. Now the below elements under this 1 should be 0. So this is our first leading one. We have to make 0 below this leading one. Here this one is at position A21. So first row operation for this position will be R2 will be in between two rows R2 and R1. So here coefficients, both values are 1, so we directly subtract R2 minus R1 so that this position will be 0. Now to make this position 0, this position is A31. Okay, so the row operation will be R3 minus R1. Therefore we have a matrix change in a matrix as first row as it is 1 0 2. There are changes in second row and third row. Okay, in second row we have row operation r2 minus r1, so we directly subtract corresponding elements from r2 to r1. First 1 minus 1 is 0. Next, for a22 position, its value is 1 and its above value is 0. We can write 1 minus 0 it as 1. Again, third position of second row is 5 minus 2, which is 3. Okay, similarly for third row, 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 2, 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so here is our first leading one. All below elements are 0. Now to check the second leading one, it should be in next row and it will be at right side of above leading one. So we have to check at second row, it is non-zero value and it is 1. So our next leading one is at a22 position. Now we have to make 0 in this position below a22. So its position is a32. So there is a row operation between r3 and r2. From position we define the row operation in between two rows. Okay, so now here r3 value is 2 and r2 value is 1. Corresponding value, we have to check the corresponding values only. Okay, now we have to make a32 position equal to 0. So we have to multiply second row by 2, which is 2 multiplied by, it's here it is 1, so we write 2 multiplied 1 is 2 and both are positive, so we have to subtract it so that it will be 0. We get 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So next step will be r3 minus, row operation is r3 minus twice r2. Okay, therefore we can write 1 0 2. Second row will be same because this are row operation on, this is a row operation on third row, which is r3 minus twice r2. Now here both are 0. In above matrix 0 minus 0 is 0 again. Now here 2, r3 position is 2. Okay, and row operation is minus 2 into r2 value is 1, which is 2 minus 2 into 1, which is 2 minus 2, which is equal to 0, which is 0. And next position 6 minus, which is minus 2 into, here r2 value is 3, which is equal to 6 minus 6, which is again 0. Okay, again 0. So first leading one, second leading one, all three elements of third row are zeros, so we get a row echelon form, which is our row echelon form of given matrix, form of given matrix. If in this row this position will be non-zero, then we make any row operation, elementary row operation, and made it 1, and we get row echelon form. But there are all zeros, so there is no calculation in further example. Okay, this is our example. By using elementary row operation, we have to find row echelon form of a given matrix. Now see the next example. We have to convert this to row echelon form. We have to reduce it. Okay, now here in this matrix we have to, for here it is 2 in A11 position, here it is 3 in A21 position, it is 2 again in A31 position. Now we have to make here leading one, so divide first row, or if there is anyone in below row, we interchange it and make A11 1, but there is no one in below row, so first we divide first row R1 divided by 2, so that we get leading one in A11 position. After dividing first row, we get 1, 5, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 8 divided by 2 is 4, minus 13. Okay, this is our first row. Second row is 3, minus 1, 2, 5, and third row is as it is 2, 2, 3, minus 4. Next step is we have to make a 0 below leading one in A21 position and A31 position. For A21 position, for this position, the row operation will be in between R2 and R1. So R2 minus, now here R2 is 3 and R1 is 1. So we have to multiply R1 by 3, so that it will be and subtract, because these are of same sign, we have to make here 0, so we have to subtract it. 3 minus 3 will be 0. So our row operation will be R2 minus, we have multiplied by 3 for first row, so which is R2 multiplied by, sorry, R2 minus 3 into R1 is our first row operation, so that A21 will be 0. Now to make A31 0, we have row operation between R3 and R1. Same process, here R3 is 2 and R1 is 1. Here it is R2 element and here it is R1 element. Here R3 and R1 element. Now 2 minus 1 is 1. We have to make it 0. So we made it by multiplying R1 by 2. So 2 minus 2 into 1 is equal to 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So that A31 position will become 0. Now we get first row will be remain as it is 1, 5, 4, minus 13. There will no change in first row. Now for second row, our row operation, sorry, here we have write R3 minus twice R1, because we are multiplying 2 for third row changes. Okay, now for second row, first row operation is 3 minus 3. Okay, R2 is 3, we write here R2 minus 3 R1. Okay, now for R2's second row, it is 3 minus 3 into 1, which is equal to 3 minus 3 equal to 0. Second row 0. Okay, now here it is minus 1, minus 3 into minus 1, its above value is 5, 3 into 5, which gives minus 1 minus 15, which is equal to minus 16. Similarly, next it is 2 and its above value is 4, 2 minus 3 into 4, which gives 2 minus 12, which is minus 10. Minus 10. Next 5 minus 3 into minus 13, which gives 5 minus minus, it will be plus 3 into 13, which is 39, which gives 44 plus 44, which is 44. Okay, 5 minus 3 into minus 13, which gives 5 plus 39, because this minus into minus is positive term. 3 into 13 is 39, which is equal to 44. Now same will be applied for row third. Row third, there is row operation R3 minus 2R1. So first, for R3 minus 2R1, we have row operation R3 minus 2R1. We have row operations element. First check here for third row, it is 2 minus 2 into 1. 2 minus 2 into 1, which is equal to 2 minus 2 equal to 0. Now again, second element is 2 and here it is 5, which is 2 minus 2 into 5. Okay, because this 2 is remain constant, which is 2 minus 10, which is equal to minus 8. Okay, next it is 3 and 4. 3 minus 2 into 4, which is equal to 3 minus 8, which gives minus 5. And last, minus 4 minus 13. Minus 4 minus 2 into minus 13, which gives minus 4 minus minus plus 13 2s are 26, which is equal to 22 plus 22. Okay, minus 4 minus 2 into minus 13, which is equal to minus 4 plus 26 is equal to 22. So our row elements are 0, minus 8, minus 5 and 22. Okay, this from this we have right. Okay, now here first leading one and below this all are 0. Okay, now from we have to make next leading one. So here it is non-zero value, this is also non-zero value, there is no one, so we have to here 1. Now the row operations, if you observe that these two rows are nearly equal. Okay, minus 8 minus 16, minus 5 minus 10, 22 and 44. If you see that it is twice this row. Okay, if you multiply 2 to row 3 and add or subtract from row second, this all row will be equal to 0. Okay, if we subtract R3 minus twice R2, we get 1, 5, 4 minus 13 as it is. Second row 0 minus 16 minus 10, 44, which is as it is 0 here. Next we write here only minus 8. Sorry, here row operation is R3 divided by 2. Okay, sorry, R3 minus R2 divided by 2. Now it is minus 8. Okay, this is minus 8 and minus 16 divided by 2 is again minus 8, minus of minus 8, which is equal to minus minus plus minus 8 plus 8 equal to 0. So it will be 0. Next again it is minus 5 minus 10 divided by 2, which is again minus 5, which gives minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0, which gives this term 0. And again last 22 minus 44 divided by 2 is 22, which is equal to 0. Our last row all become 0. Now we have to make here leading one, because it is non-zero value. Divide R2 divided by minus 16, so that we get 1, 5, 4 minus 13. Second row 0 minus 16 divided by minus 16, because totally divided by minus 16, second row. So it is 1. Minus 10 divided by minus 16 is 5 divided by 8. 5 divided by 8. Next 44 divided by minus 16, which is, I think it is 11. 4 4s are 11 and 4 4s are 16, which is minus 11 upon 4, which is minus 11 upon 4, and last all are 0. So we get a leading one, A11 position and A22 position. In last row there are all zeros, so next leading one is not possible. Okay. Johan remark. Okay, here leading one, in any row or column there is only one leading one. That means you have only one leading one which will be present in a row or in that column. For example, this only first row contains only one leading one, second row contains only one leading one, third one there is no all zeros, so it does not contain any leading one. If we consider column wise, there is only one leading one in first column, in second column it is only leading one, and third and fourth column it will not be a leading one because first and second row has leading one. If we try to get leading one in that position, we will not get a leading one in these two positions. So the only possibilities will be A11 and A22. If there is leading one in this position, there will be more than one leading one in same row. Okay, so there will be only one leading one in any row or column. Here is an homework to you. Reduce the following matrix into row echelon form. Okay, for this example I will give some hint. To make 1 at 1 position, there is one at position A31. Okay, you have to interchange that row with first row. That is, you have to use R3 and R1. Okay, after that regular process which have we discussed in before examples. So please try to solve this example. Okay, now we will stop here for today.